And how's it going, guys? This is your boy SAMMYPAKY here, once again bringing you another update video. Update more about me and what's going on with me. I already opened one supply drop by mistake without recording, so my bad. But luckily I left it open so you can see an ability cell. I don't know what that is because I don't really play zombies in this game at all. I want to play like what, 3 times. So you know, it's all good though. I mean, we're out here. We're vibing. Anyway, so like I said, it's an update video. Obviously, with any supply drop opening video, it's an update video for sure. This has to do with about me and my teaming situation for BO4. For those of you that actually sit through this, go ahead and listen. If you're not interested in what I have to say, that is cool too. I will, you know, you do you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Like I said, yeah, it's very good. I just gotta figure out which one I want to use right now. Alright, let's go right to the supply drop. Alright, anyways, so as I was saying, so what's going on with me in BO4? You know, this is kind of coming out late as it is, mostly because there have been there was just a lot of things going on, and you know, behind the scenes for me, as far as free agency and all of that. I was a free agent and things like that. Though I will have to correct myself there, because I am with this video, I am officially announcing that I am a free agent going into Call of Duty Black Ops 4. For the competitive scene, obviously, not Blackout. I'm not trying to compete in Blackout. That becomes a thing, but trying to compete in the competitive scene of Call of Duty Black Ops 4. So you know, just trying to go to Vegas. Really, 'cause that's the first event, and it's apparently the most important event. So I really gotta end up going to Vegas somehow. It's gonna be tough, especially since right now I'm about to head into the new game with no team. From what it's looking like, mostly at the moment, so we'll have to see how that goes again. Like I said, you know, there's just really nothing good given to me. What the hell? What is wrong with people out here, Mike? Whoa. Damn, you played the hell out of this game. Anyways, so actually I need to do a Liberty Strike once I can find it. Oh no, that's a Liberty Strike bribe. Is it? Yeah, that's a bribe. I'm not looking for bribes. Okay, because the bribes I want to do them later. So let's do rare supply drops, because they're usually the best. Anyways, so the thing is, like I said, I'm going in as a free agent right now. Ooh, a new ZK383 Thunderlog. So I am going in as a free agent to basically like I said, I'm looking to compete at the actual CWL open events. Maybe even hopefully making it into national circuit if I can get that far. You know, obviously it's gonna be really tough to even make it into full play, especially since I have no team right now to go with at the moment. Not saying that there aren't options, because I will go into detail about that, as much detail as I can, because there's some things I'm not allowed to say. Kind of like how on the pro scene, there's things you can't really say about things. So just same thing in the amateur scene. You know, the amateur scene is getting more and more professional, like, even though it's the amateur scene. Anyways, like I said, so basically what happened was, mostly I wanted to really announce my free agency a month in advance. So back in September, it's back in the beginning of September, I wanted to announce my free agency, because that's when the free agents frenzy was happening, not only in the pro scene but also in the amateur scene. A lot of players were announcing the free agencies and already picking up teams and things like that and teaming together. So it was pretty much the good time to do it. But the problem was, there was a serious offer on the table, or not like super serious, like, but it was a very good potential offer on the table at the time. Someone had asked me to team with them, and they already have CWL experience and things like that, and then, you know, they know, I mean, me and them vibe together very well, we mesh together very well, so I know that chemistry wise our chemistry will pick up pretty easily. But and he knows that I'm able to play well. I'm a really good player, very smart player, one of the smartest players probably in the amateur scene at the moment. You know, I mean, as far as, you know, being able to read the opposing team and things like that, like, it's, you know, on the fly type deal, you know. But that's besides the point. So, you know, he knows I'm good, and he knows that I'm gonna put in the work. I'm really gonna grind out BO4. Like, I'm talking about, I'm gonna grind. Like, I'm getting the physical copy of BO4, and I don't think the disc of BO4 is ever coming out of my PS4, like, for a long time. So it's gonna really take over my life. I just disconnected my computer, but that's fine. Ooh, EMP44. What the hell is that? Pipe? What the fuck? What is this? Is that a new SMG? I think that's the new SMG for Halloween. But anyways, yeah, for the final season. So freaking like I said, so like with that, what happened with the offer, it happened literally around the beginning of September. So that's why at that point I didn't announce my free agency, because I'm like, I want to make sure that he knows I'm taking his offer seriously, so I'm not really gonna, you know, claim free agency, because then he'll think I'm not really taking his offer seriously. Because it was a pretty good offer in my opinion. Like, it's hard to top it. Like, the only way you could top it is people who freaking almost made it into pool play, you know, things like that. Enough about that. Steep overall, that's not a bad looking charm. But so what had happened was eventually that fell through, mostly because he had to break up the team that we were trying to put together at the time, because of the fact that we weren't getting the funding that we wanted as a team. Like, we're not looking for salaries or anything like that, but we were, you know, we were looking for the funding that we needed. So unfortunately, another dude approached him as far as to team, and the guy already had an org that was fully funding everything. So obviously, like, again, no hard feelings to my dude, he's still my friend at the end of the day. So he had to make the right decision for himself, and the right decision was obviously to go with where the funding was, and that's completely fine. At the end of the day, you know, you got to be able to pay for these things. I mean, because obviously a trip to Vegas is freaking expensive as it is. Staying in Vegas is expensive. Imagine flying out there. He lives out here in the East Coast just like I do, so flying out there is going to be expensive for him as well. So it's like a lot on the line and things like that. So other than that, which was probably one of my more favorite offers, I've had other people come up to me about teaming and things like that. But the problem was, I'm not saying like I'm better than any of those guys that I did not end up teaming with. Wait, why can't I open? Wait, oh, there you go. The next supply drop. I'm like, why can't I open the next supply drop? Alright, but yeah. What did I get, a Ranger too? Bro, that shit look beautiful from here. Bro. Alright, but anyways. So like I said, not saying that I'm better, because like, to be honest, like, you can't really say you're actually better than anybody really until you go to an actual CWL event and compete against them, compete with them, or watch them compete and they watch you compete and things like that, and how each of you perform respectively as your team performs, etc, etc. You know, obviously personal stats don't tell the whole story. It's all about what's happening in the game and what's the result of the game, things like that. But anyways, so yeah, so like, you know, there's just certain things like versus like, I gotta be able to mesh well with you. Like, chemistry is one of the most important things for me when it comes to teams. That's why I want to make sure that that's taken care of. You know, and things like that. Like I said, like, when it comes to building a team for me, like, I'm not thinking about who has this org, who has that org. Like, I'm just trying to put together a team personally, and then we'll worry about the org later. But in any case, like I said, there have been other offers too. Some of them fell through, unfortunately. Mostly because either they got an offer to go into a team that has placed well in the CWL. Like I said, like I haven't approached anybody except for one person, which is the same person that had that I told you about, that we almost did a team, but they you know, they took the fully funded offer, which is fine. Like I said, that was the only person that I personally like approached him about it, and then eventually he approached me back saying, yeah, you know, what do you think about us teaming and things like that. Other than that, everybody else, or the people that approached me, they either texted me on my phone, DM'd me on Twitter, messaged me through PS4 and things like that. Obviously, I'm not gonna reveal anybody's names and things like that, mostly because, like I said, there's just certain things that I can't say, really, because it can change different things. Because some people that had asked to team with me ended up going under contract elsewhere and things like that, so it's like they have contracts to deal with, and I don't want to, like, I know I'm not under contract, but at the same time I don't want to put them in a position where, like, you're giving out information and things like that, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I can't put people in that position. Ooh, tank killer. Whoa, what? Yo, I need a you know. But anyways, you know, I'm probably gonna play some pubs of this, probably like the day before maybe BO4 comes out, you know, and then I head out to go pick up BO4 from GameStop. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is, this might be either a two-part video or probably not, because I'm not sure how long this video is going for already. But what I do know, is that we are, or not we, but me, I'm specifically gonna be a free agent officially. There will be a tweet that I will tweet out, so be on the lookout for that. That's a duplicate too, isn't it? Oilcan? Oh no, I have Oilcan 2. That's Oilcan 1. Okay. No. Oh, mother. Ooh, we got a bro, I want a Sterling. But yeah, so, like, you know, like I said, like, there's just a lot to go into it. So, so the team I put together, or people who want to pick. Oh, Dark Shepherd! I got the. Oh, my life is complete for World War II. That is the one I wanted. But what a funny transition. But I will say that I enjoyed my time in World War II. No matter how bad this game was, this was the worst game out of all the Call of Duties, in my personal opinion, since the Call of Duty 4 days. Because everybody doesn't really count Call of Duty 3 and down. Everybody counts Call of Duty 4 and up. So from Call of Duty 4 and up, definitely the worst Call of Duty ever made, because I didn't play all the Call of Duty from Call of Duty 3 down. I only played Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 and Call of Duty 3. Those are the only two I played before Battlefield, Modern Warfare. So, you know, Call of Duty 4. But anyways, so yeah, so I enjoyed my time. I'm not saying that I'm not gonna play with any of my friends per se, like, you know, the people that you usually see on my videos, on my listen-in series. Like, I'm still gonna continue playing with them. I'm still gonna GB with them. Don't get that twisted, because they're my friends at the end of the day, through and through. But ooh, Iron Curtain. But ooh, what's up? But at the same time, it's like I gotta team with people who are really gonna take this game seriously. So, like, if they want a team, then I'm cool with it, but they gotta know that I'm trying to go to Vegas. So if they're not with trying to go to Vegas, then you know, then I gotta make sure I find a team that I can play 2Ks with and play 4-point games with and things like that, and do tournaments upon that. No, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm not gonna do tournaments with them if they decide not to want to go to Vegas and or so forth, or other CWO events. I will do tournaments with them, SD tournaments, variant tournaments, all that good stuff, whether it's 3v3s, 4v4s, 5v5s at this point now. You know, whatever the case may be, even dubs tournaments, you know. Obviously, I don't like doing singles tournaments, but I probably will do free-for-all tournaments, because I did do them back in BO3, and they were fun, even though I always get eliminated right before I'm able to earn a trophy. But, in any case, so yeah, so I'm a free agent officially now. As far as position that I'll play, I don't care. I don't care what region anybody is in. As far as not region, time zone in the U.S. As long as they're not in Hawaii, because I've tried to team with someone from Hawaii before, and that time difference is just way too much. That's a 6-hour time difference, and like when he's out of work, like I'm already need to like